Hello everyone, it's Lizzie and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to do another fragrance battle. If you're new, hi. Oh, who's that? Whoops. What was I saying? If you're new to my channel, I do quite a lot of fragrance related videos, and so I have created a playlist with all of my all my videos relating to perfume collections, first impressions, reviews, perfume battles. Everything you can think of is in that playlist, so make sure you all check it out. It's going to be up here somewhere in the cards, and let's get into it. So today's fragrance battle is with two Lancome fragrances, and it is Lancome La Vie Est Belle as well as Lancome Idole. So I actually just recently purchased this perfume. I recently purchased this perfume and I have tried it and worn it throughout the day, so I definitely have like a solid idea on which one I prefer, and just have a general idea just on both of the fragrances. So I'm gonna start off with the newest fragrance that I've picked up, which is the Lancome Idole. So this fragrance is a Chypre, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I will have the name up here, but it's a Chypre floral fragrance which was launched in 2019. This particular bottle is 50 ml or 1.7 fluid ounces, and it retails for $99 US, and here it retails for £78. So the top notes are bright citrus, clean rose, spotless jasmine, white musk and vanilla. The middle notes are rose and jasmine, and the base notes are bergamot, juicy pear and pink peppercorn. So, oh yeah, so this is like a strong opening of creamy pear, but after some time I can sense that the rose is starting to deepen, and you can start to smell some of the floral notes. It's actually really nice. I like that. It's a floral fragrance evidently, but to me it's more towards like the clean kind of floral type of fragrances. I would say it's definitely very feminine. It has just the right amount of sweetness, just the right amount of floral, and just the right amount of sort of clean notes. And I think what I like about it is that it's not overly sweet, it's not overly floral, it's not overly sickly. It's a very somewhat of a safe scent in that it doesn't do too much. It's not doing the absolute most. It's not overbearing, it's not overpowering. It has a slight subtleness to it, and it's not it's rather sort of subtle and understated kind of fragrance. So if you're not somebody that wants to walk into a room and everyone to smell your fragrance, I would say this would be the type of fragrance that you would wear, where it's just the right amount of like wow, but it's not doing the most and it's not taking over the room. And so I just wanted to touch on this because I've seen reviews on the Fragrantica website, and I've seen a few people say that are describing it to be to smell a lot like shampoo. And to be honest, I can see where they're coming from. I can see it, and I think that's when I said it smells quite clean, I think that's what's making people feel like it smells kind of shampoo-y. But for me, that's not a bad thing. I think personally, it gives me more clean floral as opposed to sort of really sweet floral kind of scent. I would definitely say it's a great springtime, summer scent for the day, because of the fact that it's not, overly sweet. I could definitely see an older lady wearing this, all the way down to younger women or men. It's definitely, I feel like in terms of age range, I feel like it can reach more people, because I feel like young people can wear it, older people can wear it. It's just depending on your preferences, but it's a nice fragrance. In terms of longevity, I would say it's moderate. When I sprayed it on my skin, it lasted only maybe like a few hours, and then I could still smell it, but it was just very faint, and I had to be like really smelling my wrist in order to smell it, and in order to sort of smell the scent on my skin. So I would say it's moderate in terms of its longevity, but I would definitely say it lasts longer, maybe perhaps on the clothes, but overall I'd say it's moderate. It didn't give me, you know, hours and hours on end. Like I would definitely have to reapply throughout the day when using this fragrance. Okay, so now moving on to Lancome La Vie Est Belle, which is a fragrance that I've mentioned on my channel a lot. I've mentioned it in perfume collections, I've mentioned it, I've probably done like a top 10s video where I've put this in my top 10. But this fragrance was launched in 2012 and it is considered a floral, fruity, gourmand fragrance. This is also a 50ml bottle or a 1.7 fluid ounces, and it retails for $100 US and about £78, I think, somewhere along the lines. I will have the link to where you can purchase it in the description box down below. But the top notes are bergamot oil, pink pepper oil, raspberry accord. The middle notes are sambac, jasmine, orange flower, heliotrope accord, I'm not sure what that is, and the base note is patchouli, iris concrete, benzoin, resinoid, and vanilla bean. That was a tongue twister. So for me, the dominant notes in this fragrance are vanilla bean and the patchouli. I know this fragrance on the back of my hand. I absolutely love this fragrance. So the initial sort of opening starts off very sweet, and then it dries down to be slightly more powdery. It's not an overcomplicated fragrance. It's not a fragrance that has, you know, tons of depth to it. It's not a fragrance that is, you know, different from, you know, a lot of other sweet floral fragrances. It's definitely a crowd pleaser, and in comparison to Lancome Idole, I would definitely say this one is more sweety, it's more fruity. This one, of course, is definitely more, in my opinion, more floral, more clean smelling. And of course, if this is a gourmand fragrance, it's definitely going to be very sweet. So if you don't like overly sweet fragrances or sickening fragrances, I'll definitely recommend trying this over this one, because I feel like this has the right amount of sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. In comparison to Idole, like this one wins, you know, 10 out of 10. It lasts so long on the skin, it lasts even longer on the clothes. A lot of times when I feel like I can't smell it, somebody else will compliment me and be like, oh, I really love your fragrance. I'm thinking I can barely smell it anymore, but other people can smell it. It smells even longer on your clothes. I am someone that likes to spray my clothes as well. So in terms of which one lasts longer, definitely Lancome La Vie Est Belle. In terms of when you'll wear this, it's definitely a summer, spring scent. Wear it during the day. Definitely a day scent that you can wear on a lunch date or just, you know, out and about. It's just a great day scent that's perfect for summer and spring. In terms of which one I prefer, I definitely prefer La Vie Est Belle. And this is not to say that Idole is not nice or it's not a beautiful scent, because it really is. It's a beautiful floral fragrance that gives me that clean element that I really, really like. However, La Vie Est Belle lasts way longer. It lasts longer on the clothes. It's also, I have a soft spot for sweet scent, and this scent is very sweet. It's a gourmand fragrance, so it's going to be very sweet. It has fruity elements to it. I can smell the juiciness, the vanilla. It's just scrumptious. It's borderline edible. So I would definitely recommend La Vie Est Belle, but that's not to say this fragrance isn't nice. It depends on what your preference is. If you don't like overly sweet, you don't like fruity, you don't like vanilla-y scents, and you just don't want something that's so overpowering, then of course Idole is a great choice. And like I've said in many of my videos, fragrance just all depends on your body chemistry. So what works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. So you definitely have to try out fragrances, try out what works for you. But for me, La Vie Est Belle definitely wins. So that is the end of this video. Let me know in the comments which fragrance you prefer and why. I'd definitely love to know your thoughts on that. But thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video.